All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers of the great Millstone Cleveland branch, representing the church here in Cleveland, Ohio. Come back with this truth. Before we get started, we're going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. We're going to give double honors to our head apostles and head bishops of the great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect, to the Akim that scattered abroad, the forkers of the earth that risked their life and their freedom to preach this truth with all truth and all sincerity, man. And this just a pre-camp lesson to get the spirit flowing before camp. So we ain't got no title for the lesson, but the first precept I'm gonna grab is Isaiah 62:6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, keep not silence. You can go right down here. So if you want, you can just go ahead and jump in front of that one. Just don't turn the corner yet. There we go. Okay, this is Isaiah 62:6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls. Now, what is a watchman, yo? Because in the ancient days, the watchmen sat on the towers of the wall and watched for impending dangers or just to see what was going on in and about and around the city, man. So we spiritual watchmen. That's why we always give updates about current prophecies and current news events that go on in the world today, because the Most High set us up to be those watchmen.
Yeah, we gave that certain sound. Before the news said World War III, we was talking about World War III a decade ago. Before the news told you, oh, the stock market crashing and inflation hitting, we was breaking down Revelation 6:6 a decade ago. And the apostles doing it many decades ago. You know, we've been telling y'all, we like the weatherman in the spirit. We telling you what's gonna come.
That's right. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. So it's talking about you 12 tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. It says, it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. That's why anytime of the day, anytime of the night, you can get updates on prophecy via YouTube, man, via Patreon.
Yeah, videos don't stop coming, updates don't stop coming. You know, you can refresh your page every 30 seconds and it's a whole new catalog in front of you.
Yeah, it don't stop day nor night. It says, ye that make mention of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, keep not silence. And that's all we do, man. We give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. So we praise the Father through the Son. It's the only way. It says, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Because right now we're not a praise in the earth. We're the butt of every total. We're the butt of every joke. Every time someone laughs, best believe that 9 times out of 10 they're talking about you tribes, man. Especially when you go inside these stores, man. And these people talk English, but then when you go in, they start to speak Arab or Indian or African or whatever their home tongue is, man. You're the butt of every joke,
A byword and a proverb.
just like the curses say. But we're coming into those times where the Most High's turning that channel, and He's putting the curses on our enemies, and He's about to establish and make what Jerusalem, you 12 tribes, a praise in the earth, man. We're gonna get that everlasting kingdom that was promised to our nation through inheritance by our forefather, man. Because it was a promise to Abraham, then it went down to Isaac, then it went down to Jacob, and now it's to who? His 12 sons, man. This is Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So it says, Israel shall be saved in the Lord, in the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, with an everlasting salvation, man, because our kingdom is going to be everlasting. Just like Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44 say, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, man. Like I mentioned about that promise, man, that promise was to the seed, bloodline, descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which you 12 tribes are, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indian, man, through your father, because that's what and who makes you an Israelite, the seed of your father, man. That word seed goes back to sperma, which is sperm, seed. This is Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Yeah, Israel, y'all about to have an everlasting kingdom, meaning non-ending. You're getting ready to come into your real power. You know, right now, being a so-called black man, that shit damn near shameful when you walk around. Your other so-called black man, you down there ashamed to just be related to this nigga. Soon to be, we gonna be the new trendsetters. Same way people want to envy their own person and wear red and blonde hair. In the kingdom, it's gonna be a thing to have an afro. That's how you gonna know who in power. They gonna want to be just like us instead of the other way around. It ain't gonna be a shameful thing to be a so-called black man in the kingdom.
Come. Same what the scriptures say, envy not thou oppressor and choose none of his ways. Scriptures also say, what's that? Jeremiah 10:1. Hear this word. Learn not the way of the heathen, man. We're not supposed to pick up the ways of the heathens and be Americanized or what's the other one that Jake was during the time of the Greeks? Hellenized.
Yep.
We're not supposed to be Hellenized and take on the ways and the customs of our oppressors, man. The Most High gave us a way, which are the laws, the statutes, and the commandments for an inheritance, man. Not only the land, but our ways and our customs too, man. Those are our inheritance that was passed down through generation. But through the generational curse, we lost our way. We lost our power. We lost our way to know who we were as a nation of people, man. That's why you got a tenth of the nation calling themselves one thing, another tenth of the nation calling themselves something else, and we all come from the same nation, man.